thing is, it's right in front of us. It's right here, and we can fix it. It's right here. It's there, and we can run away with this thing. And we got the dudes in there to do it.
Is Aaron Boone on the Yankee hot seat? Let's get into it. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast. And as you just heard, Aaron Boone is clearly upset. And that's putting it mildly. The performance of the New York Yankees over the last several weeks has been absolutely abysmal. This is not the type of play that we saw from the team in the first half of the season. This is also not the type of play that was expected from this team. Are there injuries? Yes. Every team faces injuries. Is there ineffectiveness? Yes. Every team faces ineffectiveness. But the stretch that the New York Yankees now find themselves in could potentially be putting Aaron Boone on the hot seat, and it's starting to seem as if he's feeling the heat.
Garrett was solid through 4 and then really unraveled there in that 5th inning. What did you see?
Yeah. Falls behind, and then Espinal gets him pretty good, obviously, on the double, and then loses the zone with Jansen. Bradley, I didn't think he made a terrible pitch, and he kind of fought it off down there and placed it perfectly down the line. Tapia gets the infield hit, and then Vladdy, I think, he falls off a little bit there to the left, and as he's coming back around there, I think it's, he's thinking turn and look to second, and I think that momentum probably hurt him from catching the ball. So one of those innings that, has plagued him in a few outings where it's not like he's, getting hit all over the yard, but just a couple things that kind of snowballed there. And, Garrett's usually, or not usually, is a very good fielding pitcher. So I know he's frustrated with that, but, and then he loses his footing, obviously, on trying to get the out. So, and then Kirk got him, on not a bad pitch either. I thought he got it to where he wanted to, up above the zone, and, that was the difference. So, frustrating inning there.
Obviously, you didn't have the offense again today, but with your ace on the mound, do you expect more out of him in situations like this when the team is really reeling the way that it's reeling?
Yeah, I mean, look, every time Garrett goes to the mound, you want to expect great things, and I thought he threw the ball well today. Again, I think that inning is one of those, a little bit of a weird inning. Some of it is of his own doing, but I don't think it was a case of him just, getting crushed all over the yard. But bottom line is we gotta score. And I thought in the first half of that game we had opportunities. Did a good job of setting the table. I thought we got pitches in the first half of that game to do some damage with, and didn't. He can't. This level, you get pitches to hit, you can't put them on the net, and I felt like we did that too much today. Through this stretch, I feel like we've been pitched tough a lot, and a lot of that is part of it. Today I felt like we had opportunities in that game early on, and we got to take advantage, and didn't once again.
Are you perplexed by this offense and the lack of production over the last almost 3 weeks now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You can keep asking me that every day, and I'll continue to be, let's just talk about the game. We got to do better. And put that on auto tomorrow. We need to do better.
Dave and Randy.
I know the goal is always to think small on each pitch and each at-bat. Is it hard when a team's going through this if you fall behind like you do? I know you're used to falling behind and used to grinding, but does it get more difficult?
We got ahead today. Got ahead today. And had chances. Look up, and we got 7 or 8 hits and 1 run. It's 1-0. They got no hits, and it's like, we had chances to grab that game, take that game. Didn't. And that's where we are right now. And you got to find a way when it's really difficult, and it's really difficult right now.
This is 6 series losses in a row, which is a first for the Yankees since 1985. When you hear that, what goes through your mind? I know it's a rough stretch.
It just, no crap. I mean, we can ask all these questions in regards. We've answered them till we're blue in the face. We got to go out and do it. I got to quit answering these questions about this state and this perplexion, and we got to play better. Period. And the great thing is, it's right in front of us. It's right here, and we can fix it. It's right here. It's there, and we can run away with this thing. And we got the dudes in there to do it. We got to do it. You know? If we don't score, tough to win. And I'll answer these same questions. Am I perplexed? Yeah, I am. We got to do better. And, you know, the good thing is 1985, I'm not sure how that season ended for the Yankees. Probably second or third place. The good thing is we are in first place, and we got the pen. Reggie tells me all the time, we got the pen. We get to write the script the rest of the way. No one else can get in our way if we go play our game. And that's what we got to do. But we got to stop talking about it. You know, we got to go do it.
Eric.
What happened with Donaldson before the
Yeah, just stomach before the game. Just couldn't get anything down. Just wasn't feeling well. Kind of came in my office a little after 12, and I think he got a little better as the game went on, and was potentially an option there late, but he just. Yeah.
Chris and Greg. Or Greg, go ahead.
Is Cabrera all right from that catch on the third base line?
Yeah. I mean, what a great play. Yeah, but he was, had a little bloody nose. But yeah, he was fine.
From what you've seen lately out of this group, what's giving you confidence that they will turn it around eventually?
I mean, I answer this every day. We got great freaking players in there, okay? It's a tough stretch, okay? We're all pissed off and frustrated about it. We've done it for 4 months, okay? And you can say, I know, go back, but the offense has struggled for 12 days, okay? So that's what it's been, okay? We got great players and they know it. They know what they're capable of. It's a tough time, and it's gut check time, and it's hard right now. And, everyone's yelling and screaming at them, and that's part of it. But that's what gives me confidence. I know we're a great team when we're right and we get it rolling, and that's still right in front of us. Let's go grab it.
As you heard during that press conference from Aaron Boone after the Yankees loss on Saturday to the Toronto Blue Jays, the 6th straight series loss, something that has not happened to the Yankees since 1995. Could this be the catalyst for what changes the New York Yankees and gets them back to being the team that we saw in the first half of the season? We'll have to wait and see if that is the case. But as you look at what Aaron Boone is facing right now, the adversity, the challenges, the media scrutiny, and the team itself is also facing these same things. We would hear from Aaron Judge. Everyone in that clubhouse is really not feeling very up to par. Everyone in that clubhouse is feeling the pressure, and it's very clear and obvious as they battle through the different at-bats that we would see them have over the last several weeks. It seems to me, as a Yankee fan, as a diehard Yankee fan, that this team is pressing in a way that we have not seen over the last several years, in my opinion. I think that when you look at what the Yankees are dealing with right now, the expectations based on the start that they got off to this season have really weighed on them heavy. And yes, injuries will play a factor. Not having a guy like Giancarlo Stanton or a presence like Matt Carpenter and the resurgence that he had this year were making very big differences for the New York Yankees in that roster and in that lineup. But not having those guys in the lineup should not preclude the rest of this lineup from being able to produce on a nightly basis. I think that when you look at what this team is having, we covered it just yesterday in my rant video, that the Yankees are finding themselves not having all their players having career type seasons. Yes, Aaron Judge and Jose Trevino are having those career type years. But when you look at Anthony Rizzo and his batting average, yes, batting average is not the end all be all. I very made it very clear throughout the course of this Baseball Banter Broadcast channel that I don't necessarily think that batting average is really going to be the true measure of success in this day and age. But Anthony Rizzo has struggled. He's also faced some injuries, being out of the lineup several times now throughout the course of this year with the back issue. DJ LeMahieu, who was having a resurgence of sorts compared to last season when he was dealing with a injury itself, has now been out for a few days with an injury this time. Now, when you look at what the state of affairs is right now for the New York Yankees, there's a lot to question and a lot to be concerned about. Do I think the Yankees right the ship? Yes, I do. I said it yesterday in my rant video. I believe in this team until mathematically eliminated. Now that the math in this case is starting to dwindle. The Yankees would have a 15.5 game lead in the division at one point. It is now down to 7. This is going to be a serious level of concern, and part of the reason why I think that Aaron Boone may be feeling the heat and that his position as the Yankee manager might not be lasting quite so much longer. If the Yankees find themselves sliding and falling out of the division lead, yes, the rest of the teams in the division have not truly capitalized, in my opinion, over the last several weeks with this Yankee slide. But if the Yankees do find themselves falling out of the top spot in the division, finding themselves amongst the teams in the wild card mix as opposed to the division winner and receiving one of the byes in the first round, in the wild card round of the postseason this year, the Yankees manager Aaron Boone will definitely find himself on the way out. But I need to hear from you guys. Let me know, Yankee fans, what are your thoughts, your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Are the Yankees and Aaron Boone specifically feeling the pressure and feeling the heat? Is it based on the start that they got off to, or is it something altogether different? Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Find me over on Twitter at JLaracuente19 to keep the conversation rolling. As always, keep it locked into the entire JLMG family with Weesibs, the Granite Geek Show, and of course here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast. For sticking around to this point, head over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com. Use the promo code BANTER to save 5% off your order. Keep it locked in all season as I continue to bring you the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.